Artist talk, we in the building. We spit the truth, yo. It's just how we feeling. Interviewing artists, people building up our clientele about the music here, seeing how they really feel. The music industry in Birmingham, yo, it's gotta build. True passion just to show you we belong here. We belong here. Yo.
Straight out true stick, represent legendary artists like Has and Hannah E. So take a seat and enjoy it. Rejoice it. So put your hands up if you're feeling it. And to the people that don't support it, we still gonna report it. Welcome to Artist Talk. We are here with Neo Apex, Dwayne Robertson, the leader, the CEO of and founder of Neo Apex, alongside Raushan Darrell, the creative director of poetry and spoken word, and also, last but not least, Justin Cann, creative director of fashion and modeling.
I wasn't thinking when I conceived you. I wasn't thinking. But I guess when you're young, you don't really think much at all. So I was drinking. Liquidating my lungs when all I wanted was oxygen to breathe. I was breathless, and for that moment, vulnerable. I thought you'd breathe life into me, not put a life in me. My little man.
Welcome to Artist Talk. We are here with Neo Apex and Percival Smith and Andre from Red Army. So, guys, where did you get the name Neo Apex from?
Neo Apex was originally based off of like an Apex movement. So I was actually in the midst of watching Monday Night Raw, WWE wrestling, and it's a guy named Randy Orton on it.
Yeah.
And it's called Apex Predator. And I was like, it's the top of everything, right? And I wanted to kind of be at the top too, so I based it off of that, and I put Neo in front of it, and I was like, this song's bomb, and I kind of ran with that. Name's money.
Alright. What inspired you to start Neo Apex?
I guess it was more like a quality thing, I saw comedians had tons of talent, but we didn't produce it in a quality manner, it's really small scale. It's like really any support for artists or actors or anybody in the arts to really have a platform to put things out in a reasonable manner. So we decided to come together and try to create a platform for these people to put out their work. So that's pretty much what we're trying to do.
What inspired your first video?
What inspired our first video? Well, when Dwayne first signed us for it, he came to us as a whole and he asked us what topic should we decide upon. So being that we were new, we kind of put it into his hands, and he discussed and told us that he wanted to talk about gang violence as well as governmental issues. So we wanted to establish how gang violence related to relationships as a whole. So we tried it out, and in my opinion, we did it pretty successfully.
Yeah, Bermuda song, Little World is that, Yeah, Bermuda song, come on. Just world is that, excuse me. Trying to get sued.
What inspired your video confessions?
Originally, I don't know if you guys heard of Malcolm Marbury that was killed. I think it was 2 years ago. About that. situation kind of hit me personally, and I felt like we as a community, we don't get involved until something hits us personally. And even though there's a lot of gang violence around us, if it doesn't affect us directly, we tend not to really care, essentially. I mean, we care on a human level, but not on a personal level. So I decided it would be a good topic to push out, to make people more aware, to try and get more people to connect to the fact that, you know, we're losing young lives for no reason. You know, lives that could have impacted this country in a certain way, and we'll never know now.
So, how do you feel about the music industry in Bermuda right now?
I'll let me just take this one. Music guy. I know, well, you know, you get it. Just free now. Yo, I don't want to talk. So, I would like to see a little more Bermuda in it, if you know what I mean. I find our industry to be full of talented people, but at the same time, I see a lot of, if I had my eyes closed, I would think we was in Jamaica or in a trap somewhere in ATL, you know, like if I close my eyes. And I'm not saying all, but I would like to see more people, you know, rapping in that Bermudian accent, to put more lyrics that are where you come from, you know. I saw a little bit of Red Army, so I know you guys do a little bit of that, so shout out to you. But movement. Yeah, so, you know, I would like to see a little more local zest in it. I don't want to see somebody with their shirt off rapping in front of a car or something. Commercial rappers. I don't want to see all that.
We don't really like commercial rappers over here.
Because, you know, when I talk about that real lyrics, not that, oh, I want to get this chain, new car, like, song that comes, like, lyrics that come from the heart.
Not just rapping about women, alcohol, and bud.
Because people get tired of hearing it, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You heard it on the radio almost every day. Like, literally, I turned on the radio, I was like, okay, let me hear something. Nope. And then you think about it here in Bermuda, it's like, I noticed some, not all, but like, some artists are like trying to be like that, and it's like, most of them get the recognition for it, and it's like, I feel we should have some artists that, like, are there to be different. For example, Hales, conscious, like, Hales who did Staying Local, which was pretty much a love letter to Bermuda, so.
Yeah, I love that. That was
hot.
That was
good.
We actually collaborated with
Yes.
Hales. We just have to get the footage, but he's actually in one of our videos because we respect his like grind and you know how he presents himself and his music. So definitely great you mentioned that name. That's a big one.
Yeah. Which of your poems is your favorite to perform?
Oh, that's a really hard one. I have a lot of poems that I like to perform. Confessions, only because we were able to shoot a video behind it, and we explained, like as Dwayne and I said, we explained like the meaning and confessions.
Okay, so which one is your least favorite?
My least favorite one. I don't have a least favorite, but the one I hesitant to perform live is a poem I wrote. It's called Darkness. In brackets, One Chance, and it basically just discusses the topic of suicide and deep depression. So that's like somewhere where I choose not to go when I perform live, obviously.
Cool. Do you guys have any questions for us? While we're on the sitting here.
Anything that comes to mind, maybe that's just been off the like.
I just want to know. When's the next time coming out? Everybody keeps asking, when's the next time coming out?
Because apparently last episode, some person called me out with that. Bond called me.
And then we called him on his letter to him.
Hey, what was that singer that used to do that back in? You remember that? Who's that singer?
That was everybody's reaction.
you compare them, I wouldn't say that.
Nice.
I wouldn't, that's just my opinion, okay? No one needs to get offended. Like, I don't want you come roasting me on my Facebook and we're like, I know you were talking about me. I mean, if the shoe fits, work. If it don't, then, because I mean, there's a lot of people that use other tunes, so you don't know which person I'm talking to. I'm just saying.
Just saying. First, you got any questions for him? Since you're sitting there.
Just say your face. We're going to take a quick break right now, guys. We'll be back after these.
This is the weekly podcast of Movies Unlimited. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Keyshawn. I got the greatest shirt of all time.
Earlier this week, it was confirmed by JoeBlue.com. You all know their website. That Mark Ruffalo, Hulk, will be in Thor 3, aka Thor Ragnarok.
Right.
Ragnarok means the end of all things. So, you know, Asgard getting destroyed, all the realms getting destroyed.
Here I am, looking at you run away in the shoes the government custom fitted you, wiping tears with Bible scriptures, knowing that it's not good for women to be alone, knowing that a young black male will never see the bigger picture. You're as hard-headed as the gravestone you keep carving your name on. I'm tired of every gang on a compass. Lead your direction of life.
And I hate it because I see it, yelling for me through a broken glass, learning how to distribute anger from this light. My little man slowly leaving me. I love you.
Big shot.
And in that moment, all I wanted was to hear him breathe.
And we're back.
So, I heard that you guys have models, like you're working with models now. So, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, Dwayne had approached me. I do photography, Cann photography. That's video. But yeah, Dwayne had approached me like a few months ago, and since I do photography and whatnot, and I have a few models underneath me with that photography. And with modeling, for me, there's not really a platform besides like City of Hampton Evolution and whatnot. And then you have a few modeling agencies that's trying to pop up here and there. But we wanted to go in a different direction, and rather than try to like just get all these pretty Bermudian girls and whatnot, we actually wanted to help create them as models and build their portfolio and teach them about the industry and send their work outside of Bermuda as well as get them locally into stores in Bermuda. You can walk the stores and you don't really see no Bermudians in them.
Right.
It's all banners of international people. It'll be nice to see our Bermudians like walk across and see your friend in a window or something. So our goal is to get Bermudians in the windows as well as off the island with the market.
Yeah. Alright. So, any future plans for Neo Apex? Like what's coming up?
Man,
On the horizon?
what's the music? What's the kind of in the future? But we want to launch the modeling agency officially. Why? I just started with that. The modeling agency officially, right? And we also would like to get into doing some more productions. Right now, we're just make sure we have our equipment in check. So, because we want to maintain quality too, we don't want to just force it out. So, we're probably going to focus mostly on, more small-scale videos, and then we're going to move into large-scale videos again, fairly soon actually. But we're pacing ourselves with content release. So, and definitely dabbling a little bit in music, just a little bit. Not major. Our focus is getting stay modeling and poetry. But definitely gonna dabble in a little music because a few little Bermudians have piqued my interest. So I think I might pursue them, but definitely gonna make some ripples in the future. And we just want to come at it in a respectful way. Like we respect those that have been in the game, that have been holding it down beforehand. We're not trying to come and kind of kick nobody out. trying to cut a slice in the pie that is the world. And we want a big slice of the pie, but we don't want the whole pie.
True. I'll feed everybody else.
Yeah, not half the pie either. We're talking about, we just...
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little. Rashawn said something about the White House and a fluffy cat. Yes.
But they have to have like spin around.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hello.
I can do really good accents too, so.
Hello, I'm going down the street. What? Down the street.
What? What is that? I'm going down the street, round the corners.
I don't understand you, man.
Up to you.
I think that's all we lost on Fresh Record, baby. I think that's all that is.
Okay, go on.
Where you going? Bro, you gotta take that left down that street,
Then turn.
then turn up the hill, cross the street. Bro.
Bruh.
What type of direction is this?
Bruh.
Tourists will look at you like, repeat that, please. Down the
Okay,
road.
so what you want is you want to keep walking that way, then like after
That
two
flag pole looking
openings,
thing.
you want to turn up that hill, and then you want to turn on that right, and then you want to keep in, and then you'll be at just, keep in, you'll be at just,
Oh,
get you a French tap. That's overpriced.
shots fired.
There's a lot of shots being
I mean,
fired.
I don't want to shoot me. I don't want to take any shots. I mean,
But it's
they
good
get
quality,
just two of my tattoos, so
You can't, yeah.
I can't really fire shots right now.
But the good quality though.
They are good quality.
So,
It's good quality.
so it wasn't really shots fired.
Yeah.
It's good quality. Well, mine's.
For that price.
For that price.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah. If you're gonna get something, make sure you get what you paid for.
Like, don't be expecting something to be all extravagant and
If you're
last
paying-
forever if you're paying like $2 for it.
That thing's gonna look like a little wash-off tattoo. You get it? Done. Done.
Alright.
Alright, so next, so what good do you think the Apex will bring to the land?
Oh, no?
Yes.
Well, so, I mean, my creative directors and I really intent on building Bermuda up. Not trying to monopolize or we're not trying to take over anything. You know, we want an industry for the island. You know, we want it to be able to be locally grown big superstars here, you know? And I feel like if we have third world countries, like being able to have a thriving music industry and a thriving movie industry, and here we are in Bermuda with relatively more resources, so to speak, and yet we have artists struggling to even get gigs or perform, we have models struggling to be booked for actual paid jobs, and it's ridiculous, because it's money here. You know, we're first world, and it's like, we're like one of the only first world countries that don't have its own industry. As far as like, even
And
remotely.
don't tax, we don't tax.
Yeah, we have like what, one singer that's known internationally, and I think one actor that has just started being known internationally. It's ridiculous. So.
Well, actually, he's in a show with Holly Berry.
And embarrassed. And we had one meeting in Dreamgirls who playing piano, my boy. I remember See, I keep my eye all of you, see, that's it.
I mean, we did have that little guy that just named the theater after in City Hall, around Cameron Theater.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's like we shouldn't have to like search, you know, we should have a thriving industry here.
Well, like, got drops and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
sure. I mean, that's our whole thing, is having drops and everything. Comedians have West Indian, British, American, you know, we have drops everywhere. And I feel like we have a colorful industry, and it's just overshadowed by lack of support, you know? And that's what we want to change. Or help others change as well.
Well, last question for you. Do you feel like, because the panel has been around, like, like musicians, like I like rappers. I come from my perspective, like where everyone's like, if I'm not farther than you, and if I'm not there, you're not gonna be there, or like like produce companies like Joyner Studios, one that like different companies like that. Do you think they're rivaling, like trying to be the best instead of coming together to make better quality, like collaborating, coming together because you both got bringing something to the table, make a video that. Like my question is, do you think everyone's fighting and trying to like pull them on each other?
As competition.
Yeah.
Well, in our short time, breaking in, we've encountered both sides. Competition, friendly hand gestures. So I do definitely think that that's one of the main reasons why the industry is where it is.
I agree.
Because it's in such a small island, instead of trying to make a wave together, we're kind of just making raindrops. One person like bam, bam. And I will admit that coming into it now, I think we're coming to a time. Like we're coming to a point where we're ready to start working together. Like I've noticed a lot of people are now starting to come together and create bigger productions, and people are reaching out to each other, and you had people reach out to us and say you like to use your models for this and that. So I feel like it's coming to a point where the industry is a little more cohesive, but it's definitely still there. Yeah, it's definitely still got those. I do think it's definitely a little more divided than it should be in such a small country. It should be creating a wave like the Koreans. The Koreans just go together. K-pop is all together. They have one big concert, and they have companies from all over coming to this one concert.
Yeah.
And that's how we should be. You should have them and us all. That's convenience.
Like what was it? Like someone was telling me, I heard, I don't know if it was official, that in America they must have sort of like listed, like Bermuda listed for the America's Cup. So I said, okay, America's Cup, perfect time to get like local artists, like, to perform. So apparently what I was told was the only Bermudian group was a white parody reggae band. That's what I heard, so I don't know if it's true or not, but when I heard it is.
So all they had is a parody reggae band. Like, bro.
Yeah, or somebody.
Reggae band. You had an actual group. There is so much talent on this island, but you go for a parody reggae group.
Americans, so they see like artists or like rappers or singers or whatever, they're like, oh, I never knew, Bermuda had this talent. I thought it was just an island.
No, so some Americans think we live in grass huts and flipping,
Yeah, that's
because we don't show up on most maps.
No.
We're too tiny.
But that has a lot to do with what our government accepts.
Yeah.
And if they had told the American Cup at one time that you need to have a certain amount of talent, and if the government was pushing Bermudian talent, then you would have more than a parody reggae.
No, they need us.
No, they want us.
They don't want us before. No, they need us.
They messed up the industry like, start, no, you're not starting.
Fuck you. Fucked up, and now you want us to come back? Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I'll do it on my island, but if you just want me just to, when I was struggling or like I needed you, what happened? Like now you need me because you messed up, and it's like, now you want us to come together, but it's like everyone's moving separate ways. You want us to come together now, but it's like people like some like others didn't have that like foundation to know if this is A, B, and C, how you could right, not be different.
Yeah.
Not further be seeing people try to say, okay, because a lot of people say it's easy to be someone like rap like somebody else or be like somebody else than it is to be yourself, to be different.
Yeah.
But I prefer to be different, because different, unique. That's just my style.
That's what gets you signed.
That's what gets you signed.
That's definitely what gets you signed. Because, think about it. If ATL, if Atlanta Records comes and they look at talent and they see a bunch of people that sound exactly like the people that got in the backyard, they're not going to sign you. But if you come and you sound like a comedian and you got something different, you have a much better chance. You know what I mean? That's true. They got enough Betty Walks and cheap keys to it.
Alright, and we're out.
I guess we just hope to see more from you guys. Nice having you.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Hope to collaborate in the future with you guys, whatever it be.
Yeah. I'd like to say a big thanks to Neo Apex for coming out and being our guests on the show. And also like to send a big thanks for the rest of Red Army that showed up. And I'd also like to thank Cheesesteak for letting us use this location to film our podcast.
Support the
Support
Cheesesteak.
the local artists. Support Cheesesteak.
Be a Cheesesteak champion.
Just isn't enough. All I need is the weed. All I need is another drink. All I need is God. All I need to do is just think. All I need is the weed. All I need is another drink. All I need is God. All I need to do is just think.
I think it's time that they heard about me. Maybe I should come out the shadows and it's just what you believe. I come with the cautionary speed to obstruct your vocabulary when I say, yo, this is what I mean though. Trust me, I'm a lyrical individual with the style just to say, here we go. But I might hit you with an old school flow like I was chilling with Queen Latifah, the Brat and Yo-Yo. And I ain't even tripping though, I'ma be out here grinding, put in my time so I can turn from